Hi, and welcome to Star Lighthouse. I'm Prashant, and this is your weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Venus rising in Cancer. This is a general reading, so may not resonate with everyone, but if it does, there's an extended to it. The link for that extension is below in the description box. I would suggest to take whatever information connects with you and leave the rest. As this is general, so all the information may not be just for you. I hope you like the reading, and if you do, please do like, subscribe, and share. That would be very helpful. Thank you. So Cancer, November, how are you feeling? 2 months to end of 2020. Excited? I hope you are. How was Halloween? Alright, let's see what you're thinking. Wheel of Fortune. What is blocked by? 3 of Coins. Investment energy. Past situation. Moving forward from bad behaviors, deceptions. Let's see. But moving forward from something bad in the past, negative energy in the past. Mind's ambition, Hanged Man. Connecting to the mind, interpreting and understanding, and evaluating all the thoughts coming to you. Heart's desire, 10 of Swords, painful conclusion. Future situations, Tower. Okay. Seems like there was some deception or some bad behavior or some collision in the past that's leading to a Tower moment, a transformation, moving forward from that situation, finding new opportunities to connect and invest in. Suggested advice or action, 8 of Chalices, balance your emotion. Context for this advice or action, 3 of Chalices. So it could also be relationships lost because of their conflict, painful conclusion. Hopes and fears, Justice, moving forward, finding positive energy to restart, to regrow, and potential outcome. High Priestess, balancing of heart and mind, balancing of the sun and the moon, balancing of the intellectuality and the feelings. So Cancer, it seems like there is a Tower moment coming your way, or you're going through it. You're going through a transformation through an acceptance of this painful conclusion. A conclusion which would have left you with loss of relationships, loss of opportunities, and loss of financial opportunity situations. 3 of Coins pointing towards you, looking forward, looking to find more of these situations, looking to find people who trust and believe in expertise, looking to find people you can trust in again, and then invest with them and regrow. That's where the 3 of Chalices pointing towards that you have to reconnect with the community, reconnect with people around, with the relationships around, and rebuild, restart everything again. 8 of Chalices, you need to balance your emotions before you start doing that. 6 of Chalices, 6 of Swords. In this card, you can see how you're moving past and leaving behind this shadow figure of yourself, signifying the death energy, death of a past self, past behavior, or past emotional trauma. Losing so many relationships, losing the opportunities, the bonds that you build over these years, and all of that is going like this away from you, has kind of left you in a trauma kind of a mental state. in a psychological trauma, in an emotional pain. You're looking to find relief from it, the justice energy, and connect to your high priestess, where you truly understand the purpose of every feeling, every thought coming to you. The hangman energy, with these apples like hanging at the trees and you're looking at it from upside down position, you're trying to understand the mystery of the world and the illusions of it. You're trying to understand the deceptions or the relationships or the reasons of their failures. Trying to get all that information inside of you. The Wheel of Fate card clearly points towards that everything that has happened and everything that will happen is part of the big giant Wheel of Fortune. Nothing can be stopped. Instead of us getting bogged down in the emotions or in the losses of the past, it's very important for us, especially during bad turns, during bad situations, to learn from those past traumas. Instead of putting a blanket over it or letting them go under the rug, all those feelings and all those emotions that came out of that trauma, all that understanding that can come out of that trauma, instead of putting that under the rug and not processing it and letting them outburst later on at an inopportune moment. Call of the hour is for you to take this time, take this situation to heal yourself, take this time and energy to connect with yourself, connect with your mind, understand the mysteries of it. Let all the emotions and feeling that's coming to you, let all the thoughts that are coming to you simply flow in without any judgment. Just process them. Every information that comes along your way is here to provide you this much needed mental justice, mental respite. An energy transformation that you go from the negativity, the baggage, this trauma, the loss, and all the gunk of the past. You leave behind the negative emotions of it and you transform into a positive energy, a high priestess, a wise leader, one who's connected to mind and heart. Someone who understands their true light and the power of it. Someone who understands their own feelings and their compass and its alignment. This transformation requires a lot of emotional balancing. Understanding all these conclusions are part of the fate. All these endings, all these losses are part of the fate. You could have done nothing to stop it because that was a lesson in awaiting. So rather than dwelling on it, rather than thinking about what if scenarios, rather than re-simulating that past inside your head and trying to come up with that one possible hope of recreating it and reliving it, and this time with an optimistic end, this time with a positive end. That's probably not in the store right now. With the fate card and the transformation card coming in, everything seems to be moving. This transformation is bound to happen. Transformation over here pointing towards that either you learn from the lessons that came to your way, or you would go through the trauma and not process it, and those trauma would eventually come out in an inopportune moment, leading to a different tower. So processing of this current tower, processing of this current conclusion or this current end is very important. It's very imperative that it's done. Balancing of this emotional water is needed to be done for you to move ahead. See how with this Eight of Chalices, looking at the castle with a hope, But looking there at the castle with a hope, you have to first stabilize your mind, understand what you're truly seeking, understand that the loss of the past was part of the nature, understand the hope for the future is how you would refine your optimism and your true strength. So, reliving this past is not suggested, it's in fact rather that you learn from them and leave behind that past self that's no longer beneficial or no longer holds true in this current world. Leaving behind that negativity, leaving behind the trauma, leaving behind the baggage of these painful conclusions would allow you to transform with ease from an emotionally desolate place to a stabilized high priestess. From constantly searching and trying to balance your anxiety and emotions, from constantly searching and trying to understand the reasons of failures of relationships, especially in the ones you have invested a lot, you would move to inner contentment, inner happiness that would allow you to reconnect to your true strength, true emotions, your true self. And rather than seeking those answers outside, rather than seeking those answers in relationship outwards, you would start finding them inside. And once you do, creation of new relationships, creation of new positive opportunities, finding people who truly connect with you becomes easier. Because you have re-established that trust in yourself, and that trust now projects outwards. Your own true love, your own true self now projects outwards. That can only happen when you leave behind this negativity, this trauma of the past. Delving in it for too long is not advisable because that leads more conscious obsessions and us going back into what if or simulation scenarios where we try to recreate the past with an optimistic vision. Wheel of Fate clearly suggests that whatever happened was meant to happen, and you have to also believe that there are good things coming your way. As part of the karmic cycles, if there was a negative loss, there would be a positive gain. So leaving behind the past, recreating a belief in yourself, balancing your emotional stability, balancing your mind and heart is extremely imperative and crucial in this hour. Take the hangman energy, take some meditation time, take some solo connection time. Try to talk to yourself, listen to your emotion, listen to your feelings and thoughts without judgment, without any inhibition. Let them flow in. For they are here to tell you what you are missing and how you can leave behind the negativity of the past and move forward in this positive energy and create new opportunities and relationships. So to conclude, the painful conclusion of the past had led you with emotional turmoil, psychological trauma. You're learning to leave it behind, learning to move ahead. Take this time to understand whatever happened was a lesson in waiting. And because you learned from it, you're moving to good situations, good time. The transformation would lead you to emotional stability. Letting all these thoughts, emotions flow in without inhibition would gain you a lot of understanding and turn you into a high priestess. One who projects true self, one who projects true love for itself and trust. All of that, once projected outwards, would bring in more positive relationships, positive opportunities to grow again and grow further. I hope this reading resonated with you, and if it did, there's an extended to it. In the extended, I would look more at your current aura energy, how to further balance this emotional instability, messages from the oracle, and timing behind when can we expect this transformation to happen for us, and how we can keep taking building block steps towards it. All of that I will look in the extended. If you would like to join me there, the link for that is below in the description box. I hope you liked the reading, and if you did, please do like, subscribe, and share. That would be very helpful, and I thank you for that. Have an amazing week, and thank you for joining. Bye.